Hello, everyone. Welcome to Simulation Talk 345. Guru, you're on it, I see. Turtle's in the house. How you doing, brother? It's not the new thumbnail, it's the old thumbnail of the channel itself. But I appreciate it. Okay. Let's add this to our stage. Beautiful. Stage is open on Discord. Welcome, everybody, to Simulation Talk. Excited to tune in tonight. Here we are. Slowly people are trickling in. Okay. Demolition is in the house. Something. Nice. Jeremy. Beauty Lighter. How are everybody feeling tonight? Shine 5193. What is the thing with oh, one light day. Interesting. I'm doing great, Guru. Good to see you. Maverick Star, I haven't seen you in a while, so good to see you. Just wrote at the beginning of Infinity, as you had mentioned. Thank you for suggesting it, Danny. You got it, brother. Let me know how you're enjoying it. Mikey Thompson. Power off. What up, everybody? Okay, so let's, and just a reminder to everybody who wants to follow on Twitch, it's LaserX83. LaserX83 on Twitch. If you want to go and watch the stream from there. How do I... Oh, there you go. That's what we need to check. That's from last time. I don't think anybody can figure Twitch out. I feel like it's just a mystery for the universe. My channel. Don't know, man. Don't know. Okay. Trying to see if there's a way for me to... No, none there. Okay. Well. Just reminding everybody, I'm going to be encouraging more of a human experience-based conversations. What it feels like to be you. Lipsian, how are you? Is it good? Is it bad? What does it mean? And how it feels being you moving through the world. I've been amazing. How have you been? Shiny saying, better than yesterday. That's what I like to hear. Every day a little better. Gloria. What an honor. How are you, Gloria? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while either. So glad you came. How are you feeling today? By the way, just so you know that there's an option, and Carter is in the house. I mean, this is incredible. I see a future where gene keys are explored. There we go. Gloria, congratulations, first of all, on everything. You know, the wedding and all the great stuff, all the great things. Also, just so you know, we have the option to jump on audio on Discord. And, you know, if you want to do that and share anything, please feel free to do so. I will share the link here so you can come and do that if you'd like. Server invites. Boom. Beautiful. That's the most current link for Discord. There you go. No, use the one that I just shared because that one will work for sure. Thank you, Guru, though. I appreciate it. And if you are anywhere else, not on YouTube channel is Dango Thoughts, DANGO Thoughts. And I just shared the Discord link there if you want to go check it out. Want to come out to Chicago to see some shows. I wish I would have time for things like this, Ellipsian. But yeah, my schedule is I feel like I have a window opening up in 2037. That's that's what it feels like. What up, Nathan? Hold on. Oh, look at that. Some information is exchanged about turmeric teas. What is my favorite tea? Never thought about that. What happened to the documentary? What do you mean? What do you mean what happened? Documentary is in we're working on it. Kev is saying, hi all. So curious about this whole world you are exploring. Anyone know a UK community into this that I could join? Meet with. All my social circles are so mainstream it hurts. I hear you, Kevin. I'm assuming Kev is your name, Kevin. You know, I know a few people in the UK. I can't say it's a community, but maybe it'd be worth creating these little communities around the world, kind of catering to them. You know, I'm gonna put this on my list of things to add to the community that I'm creating right now, because I feel like a lot of people find value in these communities. So let me do that. Location based mini communities, because the main value that I'm currently working is bringing you experts in all kinds of fields. Thank you, Jicurve. Appreciate the kind words about the beard. The men always like to be complimented about their beards. We will post some ads up on Mind Unleash for you. Awesome. Appreciate it. Why 2037? Just like why it feels like how long it's going to be before I have an open window for something. Maverick Star is saying, Danny, do you have any plans to do a podcast with Jason Horhani? Just watch his last two podcasts with Jesse Michaels, and it is a wild how he links things and actually understands things in deeper sense. I'm not sure who this is. Let me see. Maybe I know him, but I'm just terrible with faces. Oh, yeah. I've seen him with Danny Jones. No, there were no plans, but if it's an interesting conversation, I'm sure it will happen at some point. Getting ready to move. Been a long time since those muscles were used. Making them back up. Great time to purge. Nice. When is the big move, brother? Would UK crew link up with one of our moderators, Christopher? That's true. Been following on your news and experiments, etc. More to chat about later. Wonderful, Gloria. Really beautiful surprise that you endowed us with your presence. I appreciate you. Jay saying, I came here because of the Matrix. Made a video about your device. Eager to learn more. Goal is to be moved into Denver by end of February fully. Amazing. Well, right on time for the retreat then. If you guys are interested in potentially participating in the first retreat, which will be at the end of February, make sure you email me just about this particular subject. You can email me to dengoprox@gmail.com if you have any interest. dengoprox@gmail.com and let me know. Who is the Matrixer? Sounds like an interesting name. Is it on YouTube? Let's see. There we go. Looks like a cool channel. Christian Hederich. There you go. Ooh, wait, I'm confused. Is there like does he have content? I don't really see content. Let me see. Maybe this. Oh, there it is. There's the content. You want to share the video, the hyperlink here, so we can link to it? Welcome to the channel. Okay. Is this a form of clairvoyant and has what you see recorded in writings from history? I don't think it's a form of clairvoyance, no. I think it's just a regular observation of something. German YouTuber. Cool. How have we been? Oh, Ellipsian, that's you. That's wonderful. Thank you for joining everywhere. Oh, we have a whole lineup. John, how are you doing? Remo, Ghost, Energy Way. I saw in a clip they were blocking EMF while doing the experiment. I was curious as to why. I think I saw this in the Eric Swanson video. I mean, it was us. It wasn't them. It was us. But yeah, we wanted to see. We wanted to see if it makes any difference. It didn't seem to make any difference, but I'm not sure. Maybe there is a difference that we just can't quite understand or see yet. What up, Amy? Nathan? Cannot find the email under the email tab here. Yeah, it's not here. It will be dengoprox@gmail.com. dengoprox@gmail.com. This email only for retreat purposes. If you have anything else to say about a theory you might have or anything like this, that has to go to lasersimulationx@gmail.com. lasersimulationx@gmail.com. I mean, you can send it to dengoprox, but I'll just ignore it. So if you send me any theory or anything like this to dengoprox, that email will be ignored. So all of that stuff to lasersimulationx@gmail.com. And if you're interested in the retreat in the end of February, email me to dengoprox@gmail.com. Okay. You got it, my man. I will wait for any question that you people might have. So just kind of to kick it off, we are focusing on questions that have to do with the human experience component at the center of it. Frame your question in terms of your experience. So we will undoubtedly always drift towards more of these technical conversations. It's just who we are. It's just what happens here. That's okay. But if we can encourage our minds and each other to ask questions more from the perspective of what it's like to be us, I think it will be a much more interesting conversation over time. So if you think about, I don't know, think about the wildest thing, right? A conspiracy theory in the world or anything to do with aliens. Try and think of that question from the perspective of what is it about that question that speaks about you? So, for example, like I would love to know about aliens because it's something that I really enjoy, or I've always been following this topic, or I've been abducted, or anything like this. How are you implied in the question? What up, Hassan? Contact me depending for what. So you can either email me to lasersimulationx@gmail.com. The email is listed right above you right here, lasersimulationx@gmail.com. Or if you're interested specifically in the retreat, there'll be dangoprox@gmail.com. But that's only for that purpose. The retreat is going to be a lot of things. Currently, it's going to be kind of like a very small group of people. It's going to be a really initiatory run, and it's going to be very intimate. So it's definitely not for everybody in the beginning, but as we go, we'll create more and more broad ones. So, correct, yes. Laser simulation x@gmail.com. Correct. Hassan Shibli. Yes, if you email me there, you should get a response. Has any experiments made a difference on the core so far? No. Great question. So far, no. We're looking for that. I am working on my first article for the Substack, my new Substack. So, if you guys have any topics that you want to hear my writings about, let me know. I'm collecting. I want to know what you guys would love for me to talk about. The first one is going to be about what I chose to talk about, but you let me know if there's something in particular that you would like to hear. So, let's see. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can you tell us more about the retreat? Where, when, and what was the email for retreat? Well, you can use the same email for the retreat too. It's just that if it's specifically for the retreat, I will notice the Dango Prox email more. The retreat will be at the end of February, February 28th to be precise. There's very little spots left. And there's going to be a lot of things in there, but email me about it and I'll be able to tell you. Unfortunately, it's not things I can talk about in the live. Yeah. Even though everything is done in a legal way, still. Okay. And by the way, Hassan, another way to get my attention really fast in general, just so you know, and also I would highly encourage you to do this, join our Discord. Guru, can you copy paste the link I just shared and reshare it again? Thank you. If you want to join our Discord, you can. By the way, you can also jump with audio now because we have an open stage there, and you can always chat with me live, and you can text me on Discord as well. And it might actually be faster than the email, but still. I don't know what's up with the sound effects today. John is saying, have you heard about the people who claim that DMT can have measurable effect in nearby electrical equipment? I have not. That would be interesting to learn. I would love to know if it's more than a claim and somebody actually tested for this. This is an interesting one. Chemist and audio engineer for the Great Fed. Ah, I would love to know about this. This sounds interesting. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. This is cool. Jerry Garcia also said this. Weird. The grateful community on Reddit, Jerry Garcia. Okay. He said, oh, it's a long one. Jerry Garcia on his perceived effect of DMT in electrical equipment. That actually sounds super interesting. He said, more interesting yet is that I've experienced at times this has only happened on those rare occasions when somebody on stage is smoking the molecule. It's usually like the Hells Angels, but when there's DMT being smoked on stage, there's actually an interference that occurs, a measurable effect that happens to the electronics on stage. I mean, I can hear it, and if I had the right meters, I could measure it. It really changes things. There's a real electron leap of some sort that produces a kind of wireless broadcast. There are times when I'd notice, hey, suddenly something is very different, and then notice the smell of DMT, like you're saying, the smell of DMT, like you're playing an electrical guitar. You're doing very minute things with your fingertips. The smallest string is 9 divided by a thousandth, 1/1000th of an inch in diameter, and that's pretty small. So you're dealing with minute little changes which are simplified up to a huge size. And so the psychoacoustic effect that happens in this chain is something you feel with your body. It's not just something you hear, you feel it. It affects your touch. So that DMT thing, it's like somebody sticks in a square wave generator. All of a sudden, the waves are just chopped off right at the top. It's like a super buzz tone is inserted in the line somewhere, and also the amplitude jumps up about 20 to 30%. It's an amazing effect. We don't know what the brain does. I'm sure it's a measurable, quantifiable, repeatable thing in terms of science. This is super interesting. Let me send this to some of my musician friends. Thank you for the share, man. This is awesome. Ghost is saying, I can't afford to attend a retreat, but would love to attend a future one. Yeah, yeah. We will definitely make the future ones much more affordable. We promise. The whole point is to create an infrastructure that will allow us to do so. I'm surprised you haven't heard it. It's pretty crazy, right? Yeah, no, never heard it. I've actually suspected many times that there are these potential interferences with electricity in some way because I've experienced kind of like weird effects around me when I do it. But yeah, I mean, I had no idea this is, a thing. So thank you for bringing this to my attention. I appreciate that. Why do you think the ETs always show up during my mushroom trips? They like you. Is that surprising? Discord link? No, no, not on YouTube. Here, I'll give you the current link. Hold on, and I'll change it also on YouTube. Man, I don't know why the Discord keeps doing this. They don't have permanent links. It's very annoying. Server settings, invites. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Okay, use this link, and let me change it on YouTube too. It should be here. Should be here. My channel, edit, customize channel. We'll go to links. There it is. Discord. Boom, boom. Okay. The link is also published, the correct one. And also, let's go to Linktree. Why is it not allowing me to? Let's see if it gives me that opportunity. Huh? Hold on. Let me see if it does that. Jesus. Okay. Man, it's so frustrating sometimes. Do you think I remember what the Linktree email was? Come on, man. No. Okay, never mind. We'll do this later. This is absurd. Aha! I found it. I did find it. Let me try this. One final Hail Mary attempt. Let's see if it works. If not, we'll try something else. Okay. Okay, we'll do this later. It is giving us issues. Yeah, give it whatever. We'll do this later. Thank you for your patience. But I just wanted to make sure that all the links are correct so people can actually join. Okay. So, moving on. Schoolman, how are you? Derek is saying I'm a musician. I have experienced that with another molecule. So what can you tell us, Derek, what do they mean by the 1/1000th of a centimeter, a nanometer, or whatever with the string? Is it 1/1000th of an? That sounds crazy. What do they mean by that? Oh, take off his thing though, baby. Okay. Have managed to notate down the symbols seen. We have some people who replicated it. You guys can go to veilbreak.ai, and on veilbreak.ai you can see other people's experiments. Some people upload images, and you can also share yours. So this is a really good resource that Carmelo and Carter built. So thank you guys. So you're interested in the spiritual beings rather than the geometric medium. Not sure who told you that. Was that a question or a statement or? So yeah, Guru, this is the wrong link. I meant like the one that I shared. Or is that the one that I shared? Weird. What's the name of that doctor PhD that has simulation theory and a bunch of presentations theory? I would say there's a lot of them. There's Wolfram, Stephen Wolfram. There's what's his name? Donald Hoffman. So again, guys, try and frame the questions in terms of yourselves. It will be a lot more interesting. What up? That's just Kelsey. No, then more than once, then give him a correction. Babe. Yeah. Just get Cosmo back. What are my thoughts on quantum immortality? Don't try this. I did a lot of ketamine and I would always think I was getting abducted too. But now I'm sober. I realize it was all in my head. Doing great. Awaken with coffee. Hassan is saying, by the way, if you typing things, links in live chat, I'm not seeing them come here. Maybe you can tweet them. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Cosmo. Okay, you give him the. Well, now you have to give him a correction. No. Okay. No, it's not enough. No, but take him there. Like, help him. Take him here. Tell him place. Step on it, and then tell him down. Good boy. We just brought our younger dog back from training, and we have to set up very strong boundaries now. Tweet them. I think the link also. I updated the link on YouTube. So if you go right now again to the main YouTube page, the link there is the correct one. So sometimes if you guys say certain keywords, it might block your message. And Maverick started saying, I don't know, but it was my last message not posted here. It was about number 333. Yeah, I did not see that message. You might have used if you use certain substance words, it might block your message. So try and like kind of work around that. Does the laser thing work with 5MEO? Great question. Yes. In fact, it works better with 5MEO. We were very surprised by this. That it's way clearer on 5MEO even. So incorrect, Dennis. It works even better with 5MEO. Works a lot better with 5MEO, in fact. How are you, Joe? By the way, next time you try the molecule, do it while listening to Quran recited in Arabic. You'll be amazed at the lights and serenity visuals it brings about. Cool. You guys are welcome to try this and report back and put it on variabrek.ai if you see differences. Any real theories or methods you can use here to prove its new data? Can you be more specific? Creative poverty. Also, what a handle, man. Toetron Max, how are you? D-Max, Energy Wave, Blue Bliss, Nixal69. A lot of people joined us. How are you guys? And additionally, John is saying, I've seen many different random anecdotes. Cosmo, back. Oh boy. Many different random anecdotal accounts on Reddit and in YouTube comments, also claiming that DMT has caused strange interference with electronics. Super interesting. One could buy some audio equipment like studio monitors and microphones, strip them of the electromagnetic shielding, and see if any audible interference is able to be measured. The Osley clip is a lot more interesting than the Reddit post, by the way. He goes into more detail. Okay, I will definitely watch. Thank you. Let me put it in my list over here. Sounds super interesting. Beautiful. Thank you. I mean, it's probably our energy field opening up wide. Maybe. Who knows? Has Cosmo seen the code? Xena has seen the code, our husky. She definitely seen the code. And she loves the molecule. She gets up and she starts running around like crazy. All right, Hassan, good to have you with us. Come back any day. I had a premonition with Deems the other day and it really came true. What was it? Yeah, if you guys want to follow on Twitch, it's LaserX83 on Twitch. LaserX83. I too have very odd experiences with technology and psychedelics. Yeah, those are definitely. Well, you see, it's hard to say because when you're on them, you need an external verification. Awesome, Dopathrone. You can always find all the information codeofreality.com. Oh, let me put it here so people have access to it. It is codeofreality.com, right there. There you go. Maverick Star is saying the message was that I have been seeing this number 333/33 in a number of places and for 6 to 7 times a day. Last time something like this happened with me was 3 years ago when I started seeing 69. Those must have been good years, huh? Do you have anything to say on this or in general numerology? I am just focusing too much on this. I think it depends specifically on exactly how you're seeing it. If you're seeing it on digital clocks, I would say meh, because your brain is looking for it, and that happens quite often. If you see it in like very special places, like in really, and also it doesn't just appear, but appears in particular moments where you were thinking about something that is relevant to something you really care about or research or whatever, then it's a different story. Like if it's in really in a key moment, and then you see it in a random spot, you've been walking down the street, and here it is, just some kind of a 333 written with a Sharpie on the ground, right when you passed it, right when you were thinking about it. That kind of a thing, I would say, is more significant. At this point, when I see 42 on anything digital, I don't even look at it. It's not even interesting because it's like, digital, it's always there. Your eyes are looking for it. So it's kind of hard to say that it means anything. Do I think the intelligence behind these experiences can manipulate things in this level of reality? Not physically. Through your mind, maybe yes. I am Zog33 on Twitch, so no need to answer my ET comment there. Awesome. Thank you. Blue Bliss Michael on Discord. Oh, great. Well, thank you so much for listening from so many places. I appreciate it. And by the way, if you guys want to come on and chat, you can do this on Discord. Just join our Discord and come on stage. And if you want to come on and chat on TikTok, make sure you send me a subject matter in the thank you, Menbear Pig. That's the handle. Drop me a subject matter in the comments so we know what we're talking about, and then I can bring you up if it's relevant to that moment. So 420. Okay, so again, encouraging questions around the human experience. What is it like to be you? Good, bad, why? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about any particulars that have to do with human interaction with the world, themselves, among themselves. How do you feel about all this? Does anyone know if a cat laser pointer would work for seeing the code? So far as we know, regular laser pointers do not work. You have to have it diffracted. Have I tried the laser with sound waves? What do you mean? Just like vibrate the laser? Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter like how the projection goes. And it doesn't seem to matter any influence of sound so far. It doesn't seem to matter at all. Like you can play binaural beats, frequencies. What is interesting is that it produces an effect if you play a frequency in your headphones. It feels like you're hearing what's inside the laser. That's what it feels like. But it's not really changing anything about the way it presents itself. Thank you, man. Bear Pig. What a handle, man. Wild. What up, Val? Good to see you. Do you still like Legos? I'm building a pirate ship from the Goonies right now. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. 1 second. I'll be right back. Jules, we have some experiments we got to run with the guitar. You're just tuning in, but just so you know, people said that some people, I think somebody from the Grateful Dead, is that what it was? Said that when somebody was smoking the molecule on stage, he could hear differences in the electric guitar, something in the audio interference with the electricity. something to try. Hold on, be right back. Had to put some agua into my system. Why are you yelling, Val? Talk about CNN. Well, we'll see what they come up with. I don't know what the flavor of the story is going to be yet. Synthesizers and psychedelics should be a name of a band. If it isn't, somebody make one immediately. Joe saying, a follow on from what I said before. Do you think synchronicities are just the case of recognizing something mundane as something important? Then, no, yes, and no. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I think very often people confuse mundane events with things that are significant. Definitely happens. Probably happens more often than not. But sometimes there's some communication there. Discernment is everything. You're grateful that would 5 me. Yeah, that would blow your mind. Doing psilocybin therapy, I often have deep internal I love these questions, by the way, because they are human experience based. So thank you. During psilocybin therapy, I often have deep internal conversations to work through issues, but the voice feels like it's coming from an outside observer rather than my subconscious. Anybody else? Yeah, I mean, you're definitely not alone. Terence McKenna famously said, mushrooms don't just speak, they rave. Just go to YouTube, type in Terence McKenna, mushrooms rave, or talking about mushrooms raving or mushrooms talking. Because maybe if you put the word rave, it might just find something with a rave in Terence McKenna. But because he used to say that, like they rave. But say Terence McKenna talking about mushrooms talking. Um, that will find quite a bit of uh, a video material for you. Anyone tried the experiment with electromagnetic pulse or dog whistle frequency used in common. UAP. Are you saying that UAPs are dogs? Frequencies don't seem to matter. We tried them. Joe is saying, I feel like that intelligence has some kind of a play with that kind of stuff. What kind of stuff specifically? From the French Alps. I never know how to pronounce these things. I'm sorry, but that sounds fancy. So welcome. How many hours of him speaking is there, by the way? More than the number of atoms in the universe, I believe. There's more hours of Terence McKenna talking on YouTube than the number of particles in the universe. I believe that's a fact. Yeah, it feels like I'm having a conversation directly with the mushrooms rather than my typical internal monologue. It's incredible. Definitely can second that. The CNN thing. CNN came to do a story about my work. That's what Val is asking about. It's going to come out sometime, I think, mid December. What a word! Terence McKenna is very loquacious. I love this. Oh man, this is great. This is amazing. Okay, actually, there's one video of him. What a word, man! You crack me up. That's amazing. A word that definitely fits within the Terence McKenna genre for sure. It sounds more like like a Sam Harris word, honestly. I said it the first time. I never used the word loquacious in my life. In my life. From now on, I'm just gonna say words a little bit extra weird this way. In my life. Life. I don't even know what I'm doing with my throat to make this happen. I feel like these sounds just break my brain. My wife. Sounds like my wife and my wife. I think I'm losing my mind a little bit. Okay, so man, you just made my day. Loquacious is so great. Loquacious the fire. Oh man, this is great. Listening to him is what helped me understand what was happening. Indeed. My wife. Exactly. Most people fudge it up. Oh, I said it the right way the first time. Got it. That meant you pronounced it correctly, which is strange because I don't pronounce almost anything correctly. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'm pronouncing. I wanted to say it the way I thought it was supposed to be said, and I mispronounced it to be the correct way. That's probably what happened. Flabbergasted loquacious. That somebody should name their child that. Flabbergasted, come here. Flabbergasted loquacious Gawler, come here right now. My wife is looking at me. I would love to see McKenna's reaction to the AI landscape currently. He would be all over it. Terrence was an early adopter of all these technologies. He loved it. I've been testing diffraction, mind-boggling. LOL. I know less now than before. Wait, hold on. You've been testing diffraction. You mean like the experiment? Is that what you're talking about? Flabbergasted loquacious psychonaut. Oh, this is still good. If I could do it, that would be my new username. It's too long. FLP. Just shorten it. They should just combine it. Flabraquacious. It's a flabraquacious psychonaut. Let's just agree that that's a word from now on. How long from the moment that we agree that the word is a word and we start using it, and then how long before it gets into the official dictionary? Flabraquacious. That's a word now. Let's see when it's in the official dictionary. 42. 42, that's how long. Nice. Flabraquacious knot. Flabraquacious. Okay, this it's just devolving now. Imagine somebody's joining now, and just in the last 3 minutes, like, what the fuck is this guy about? I'm gonna stay to find out because I don't know what's going on right now. That's what they're probably thinking. Flabby queef is very different. I mean, it can be a thing. Just having a little human experience is all. Yeah, exactly. 67 is the word of the year. Dord. This is wonderful. We are. I don't know what we're doing right now, but we're doing something wonderful. Am I familiar with Donald Hoffman's work on consciousness and the interface theory of perception? Yes, I am familiar. He's one of the first people I reached out to, actually. Flabraquacious, baby. How was your date? Flabraquacious, baby. Ooh, that good, huh? Yep. What is 6 times 7? What do you mean? Like the actual answer? Nice. We digress. We never digress. This is all on point, on plan, on rye. Huh? Not the actual molecule, but real laser. Fascinating how it's locked in the red. The diffraction pattern shows the wavelength. Huh? Hitchhiker Guy knew the meme before the meme memed. Nice. One of my dreams one day when I'm retire from being the laser guy, I want to write the final book in the Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. One day I will also learn how to pronounce it correctly. I want to write the final book. Hopefully with the approval of Douglas Adams' estate. But imagine how great that final thing is going to be, or it has to be. I mean, that's one feat. Might buy a laser sometime after Christmas, Black Friday. Want to know rather than think it's probably real. Yep. Do you think the patterns you're finding, are a part of the hidden reality Hoffman says we never see directly? Maybe. There's a few ways to find out. Let's find out what these ways to find out. Wonder if there's a fan fiction on it already. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there is. Yeah. So sad that Boblazar can't see the experience to compare the letters with those on UFOs. Did he talk about a language on the crafts? I don't remember if he ever said this. What up, Jake? No, he's not. Why'd you kill the guy? What are you talking about? He's alive and kicking somewhere. And just another quick reminder, if you guys want to follow on Twitch, it's LaserX83 on Twitch. LaserX83. Why exactly? Oh, so sorry. 1 second. Yeah, if you can find out, Yoni, if you want to find out before diffraction, that would be great. Well, yeah, I mean, it seems no, but if somebody can find out that yes, I would love to know about it. Great turn up here on Discord. Hex pattern in the sky on mushrooms. Many people report this, Nixa. Not personally, but I've heard people describe that exact phenomena quite a few times. Yeah. No, just bring him back. Did he notice you? Word placement. Wordsmith. I think the hex pattern in the sky is the dome. That's what it looks like. That's what people say. You know what's interesting? Just pull him down with the thing gently, gently. Just pull him down. Yeah. You know what's interesting? DPTP. Cosmo. People report seeing futuristic stuff, sci-fi, machinescapes, and robots. I'm so terrible with acronyms. I should know what this is, right? Let's see. Google just says doctor of physical therapy. Yeah, it's Cosmo. Shh. Come here. Place. Cosmo. No. Shh. Cosmo. No. Place. Place. Down. Stay. Poor boy is just really hungry. Cosmo. Down. Place. He's starving. Poor boy. Okay. You're going to eat in a moment, bud. Okay. Are you 42 yet? I am. I have been for a while. Maybe the 42 was a message your life will change or accomplish something at 42. From your mouth to God's ears, as they say. Anyone get ET orbs and negative parasitic entities all the same mushroom trip? And is there any known way to get rid of them later? I know some people that say they can do it. So if you have an issue with that, reach out. I'll on Discord and I'll try and connect you. Lab boss. Okay. All right, guys. I have to go and cater to our adorable puppy who's starving. I appreciate you. If you guys want to follow me across platforms, it's Danny Goller on TikTok and Instagram. It's Goller Danny on X. It's LaserX83 on Twitch and Dango Thoughts on YouTube. DANGO Thoughts on YouTube. Also, come join a membership program on YouTube, which will give you early access to all my content. It will give you access to my weekly lives for members only. which are usually on Sundays. We dive much deeper into all kinds of topics, watch videos. It's a lot of fun. You will gain access to the future ones and the past ones. And if you sign up for the second tier upwards, make sure you email me to the email listed there, which is lasersimulationx@gmail.com. And it will send you an invite for our monthly Zoom calls. You can also follow my new show on Spotify called 0 to 1 with Danny Goller, from Earthbound Minds to Cosmic Citizens. Once again, it's 0 to 1 with Danny Goller. And this show is about the future of humanity and how it's going to look like and what do we have to do to create a really, really beautiful future as humanity. Get your merch on the YouTube channel. It helps the channel tremendously. We have great designs, the mugs, the shirts, the hoodies. We have the core design, Code of Reality, and we have the human first design. The human first design denotes the attitude that we should take with one another, and we should treat each other as humans first, before any political affiliation or any conviction you might have about the world. Also, come join our Discord community, beautiful community of people that sharing these ideas. Just search for Code of Reality on Discord, or COR. There's also links on YouTube and in the link tree in the description on TikTok. For all the stuff that has to do with the laser and the experiment and the protocol, you can go to codeofreality.com, codeofreality.com. And if you want to share your experience with the laser or see other people's experiences, go to veilbreak.ai. Veilbreak.ai. I put it right there, right now. We are at the tail end of the production for the film, The Discovery. You guys are going to love this film. It's going to be incredible. Shout out, huge shout out. Cosmo, sit. Shh. Cosmo, please. Baby, give him a correction. I got to. Okay. So, he's just getting very hungry. Shout out to Aaron Venden, the director of the film. He's doing an insane job. I'm just blown away. We're going to be releasing the new teaser soon. It's going to blow your mind. He's so good at what he does. And thank you so much also to Chris Paris, our producer, who also who's also the an editor on this film. So thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. If you guys would still want to donate to the production, you can do this by finding the trailer, The Discovery, on the channel Dango Thoughts. Find the link, the GoFundMe page in the description of the trailer, and you can donate there. By the way, the link to the trailer itself is actually right here in the description of this live. So you can do this directly. If you donate over $1,000 to the film, you will automatically be placed on a list of people who will see the movie as a world premiere all together with Q&A with us. It's going to be amazing. If not, we of course going to make sure that everybody can see the film. So don't worry, you will see it. What else? What am I forgetting? I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, I think that's it. Cosmo. Well, hold on. Let me do it. I'm finishing. So let's do it together. Hold on. Baby. Yeah, just give him one more second. All right. So I think okay, I might be forgetting something, but I got to read the talk because it's going crazy. I appreciate you guys. I want to thank our my partner David Carter. I want to thank all the guests who are always coming. Guru, our incredible moderator on YouTube and on Discord. And thank you so much, you, the audience, for always being here, always contributing, always asking questions, debating, and engaging. This is a lot of fun. One thing, hold on, let me add this. Okay. One last thing. I haven't mentioned this in a while. I don't have time to explain right now, but if you guys want to donate to this GoFundMe page, this is a real cause. If you click on it on YouTube right now, this is not fake. This is a good friend of mine. This is going to be an incredible cause if you want to spend $5, $1. Yeah. No, baby. You got to you got to put them back physically. Yeah. Okay. So you got to go. If you guys want to donate to this, it will be a really good use of your money. This is a real thing. Or go to Maddie's hot sauce, maddie'shotsauce.com. It's an incredible hot sauce. Hot sauce. There you go. Let me put it right here. And it's the same person. It's his business, and he's making amazing hot sauce. And you guys can support his family by buying one of the hot sauces. You're not gonna be disappointed. I'm sorry, this is so flimsy, but I don't have a choice because I gotta run, and my brain is somewhere else. Appreciate you guys. Much love. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Peace and love. Ciao. Good night. Good night.